Harihi Om. Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pasyema Akshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangaiः Tuštuvagum Sastanubhih Yasema Devahitam Yadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhasravaah Swasti nः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ आब्रह्मन् ब्राह्मणो ब्रह्मवर्चसि जायताम् आराष्ट्रे राजन्यः शूरैषव्योतिव्याधि महारथो जायताम् दुग्ध्रीधेनुः ओढालड्वान् आसुसप्तिः पुरन्धिर्योषा जिष्णुरथेष्ठा सभेयो युवा अस्य यजमानस्य वीरो जायताम् निकामे निकामे नः पर्जन्यो वर्षतु फलवत्यो न ओषधयः पच्यन्ताम् योगक्षेमो नः कल्पेताम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ आप्यायन्तो अङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुः श्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् ममा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. So we are almost on the verge of completing the Mahanarayana Upanishad, a great Upanishad which is almost like an encyclopedia, which will be giving you the laboratory job, theoretical knowledge, and make you completely full-fledged. In other words, it is like Veda Vedanta section. There is Veda, the knowledge, Vedanta, the practicality involved in that. So we have seen so many important items, just one mantra, that's all, because every subject that has been titled here itself has got a huge number of mantras in our Veda. But as a part of sampling, you have got all these things in Mahanarayana Upanishad, and therefore among the Upanishad, Mahanarayana Upanishad ranks really very important. For example, see, we have seen there is all Saptarishis going to Indra and making a wholesale request, I should say, otherwise a holistic request, that he has to remove all kinds of attachments. So, Baddhan Asman Mumukdi, because it is Indra who entices people, it is Indra who unties the people from all karma bandhas. That's what is the belief in Vedantam. So Indra, of course, is not different from Vishnu and all the gods that we are talking about, Agni, Vayu, Surya, Chandra, etc. All these gods are but the administrative forces, being appointed or being working under work, but all their work is Vishnu work only. That we have got Ekayid Devaha Apadatala Mastakaha. We have already been given idea that it is all Vishnu working through so many nodes or points, something like that. See, the heart trying to be attending upon the health and prosperity, etc., of each and every limb of our body. That's why it is able to pump the blood and also receive the otherwise blood and see that the entire health of the body is being maintained at nook and corner of the body. We don't know how many nooks and corners are there exactly, but the heart knows. Heart is Paramatma. The Paramatma knows how to maintain and manage the whole body of 6 feet tall. And therefore, our body is compared to a tree too. So here, Baddhan Asman Mumugdhi and Chakshuhu Purdhi and Urnihi. These are all some of the petitions made by the Saptarishis or the learned people, elevated spiritual masters, to ultimately asking a kind of emancipation and relief and renunciation from all the mundane attachments. And again, they make a ringed prayer, Hrudayalambaram, because, even in our Stotra literature, we have got our Hrudaya Stotras, Lakshmi Narayana Hrudaya Stotra, Aditya Hrudaya Stotra, and Rama Hrudaya Stotram, like that. So the Hrudayalambaram are taking support from the heart or Paramatma is most important. And among all that, you have noted that Rudra is Prananang Grandhiras Rudro. See, the Rudra is of all the features described, words uttered and said, the Rudra is Prananang Grandhi. So he is the monitor of all pranas existent in our body. And you may put a question, how many pranas are there in our body? Oh, nobody knows. I told you that in the Jnana Sabha, all rishis raised a topic, just trying to determine how many pranas are there in our body. So people have come, the rishis have come forth with some number, 3, 7, 24, 52, and so on. And after all debate and discussion on the number of pranas inside our body, a rishi gets up and says, Konama Veda Kiyantayame Antaratmani Pranaha. Who knows how many pranas are there inside our body, inside our mind, inside all that. So we are just a big mass of pranas all put together. Therefore, anywhere you pinch, you feel the sense. If there is a problem not feeling the sense, then it's a problem. It's a health problem. So you have to go to that's losing the sensation. So Shabda, Sparsha, Rasa, Gandha, Me Sudhyantam. You have already noted Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Me Sudhyantam. Atma Me Sudhyantam. Antaratma Me Sudhyantam. So all these clues will tell us that there is one monitor, Mr. Rudra, who is the Prananang Grandhi. And what he is being petitioned or requested is, after Indra, Rudra is being mentioned to us in the order here, that Ma Vishamtakaha. Visha is people. People are being produced, are born. There has not been any kind of stoppage. In all yugas, when the entire pralayam is over, when pralaya shanti happened, then the entire universe, then, in Purushoktam, you come to that, you have to fill the vacuum in the worlds. Chaturdasha bhavanaha, saptalokaha, etc. All this spacing is there and has to be filled. And that filling is being done by the kinds of Visha. People, species of various nature. How many kinds of species are there? Yet it is a discovery to be made. Or it is invention. Something like Einstein telling, standing upon the seashore looking at the sea and all, the shore said, whatever I have discovered is not even equal to the iota of the size of the pebble that I picked up from the sands here in the beach. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ you can imagine that nobody can explore totally the nature, exhaust the knowledge on nature. And also the nature is a teacher to us. And so teacher must be deep, must be skillful as to impart the right knowledge to a right seeking student. Adrinda tena annena apyayasva. So we have asked him to be pleased, because all gods are apyayamanaha. ಆಪ್ಯಾಯಮಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದರಿಂದ ತೃಪ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾರೆ. They are not grumbling, they are not complaining. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ that you can see in Gita, Krishna telling patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yat bhaktya samarpyasi. If you are able to give you one patram, one leaf, one flower, and then you will definitely be. So patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, bhaktya. That's why ena annena pyayasva. And now the same Rudra, Mahavishnu, whenever we do Abhisheka or think of Rudra, we always do Namakam, Chamakam, Purusha Suktam. And then we follow by some Devi Suktam like Sri Suktam. What is this order symbolize? That you have to bow down before the feet of Paramatma with trying to enumerate all these features and eminence and distinctions and achievements of Paramatma. Therefore, to begin with, you say, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. He is a Bhagavan, a richest fellow of the richest people. And so, after all that, again you are submitting your desires in Chamakam. Then again you consider him as a Purusha, a root cause for all the creation. Therefore, Vishnave. And the same Vishnu is also endowed in all people, Mrityu. If you have front door of your house, you also think of a back door for your house. So front and back doors cover the entire cosmos of your house. If front door is closed, back door is open. If back door is closed, front door is open. You see that it's all something like sisa ata. Sisa, and then it will always slant. And you can only when two people are there joining their place, then the balance will be there. So like that, you always close one door, open, keep one door open. That's why he's called Vishnu Mrityurme Pahi. Mrityu is the exit point. So the exit point must also be quite clear, as much as the entrance point. That's why entrance and exit. For at both ends is Rudra present. And to such kind of Rudra, we made Namaskaram. And moreover, who is Rudra? Rudra is Agni. And what is Agni? Agni is ever active. That's exactly what we understand. Agni is endowed with Dyubhihi, Asusatshanihi. He is born out of the waters. And he is over the asmas. And then he is from the mouth. How is Agni available to us? Agni is available from trees. That's why you are able to enhance the size of Agni from adding more and more fuel. Saude hakta ittu, tuppa hakta idre, ಆ ವೇದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಜಾಜ್ವಲ್ಯಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಅಗ್ನಿದೇವ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಅಗ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಆಹುತಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಹೋಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯಾ ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವನೇಭ್ಯ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಔಷಧೀಭ್ಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಔಷಧ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು, I mean to say that, if at all you want to have some health hazards being attended to, then you must want aushadhis. So the same trees give you medicinal properties, content, and same trees give you fire activity, same trees. So therefore, here Oshadhibhya, and ultimately he is being the lower lord of all human beings born on the world. That's why Dvipade Chatushpade anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Dvipade andre quadruped, all two-legged animals, human beings and others. And then quadruped are the animals, four-legged animals. That's why Tiryagjantu and Samyagjantus. So Nrunam Nrupate, and most important thing is Suchihi Jayate. Agni is ever pure. And ultimately to such Indra, who is Rudra, who is Vishnu, who is Murtyu, monitor, and who is Agni, and for all these gods, what is the kind of desire or want submitted to him? Shanti beku. Shivena, Shyonena, Subhutena, Brahmavarchasena, Yagnasya Ruddhim Anvishtasya. So how do you get Ruddhi or prosperity and growth? You get prosperity, growth, and all eminence only due to Yagna Ruddhi. Andre ಹೋಮಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. It is not, as long as we breathe our life, you have to be keeping on doing worship. Can you keep quiet? ನಿನ್ನೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತಾ? No, you have ಊಟ ಅನ್ನೋದು every day's program. 3 times or 2 times ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಮೋರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಒಂದೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋವನು ಯೋಗಿ, ಎರಡೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋವನು ರೋಗಿ. ಸಾರಿ, ಎರಡೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋವನು ಭೋಗಿ, ಮೂರೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋವನು ರೋಗಿ, 4 ಹೊತ್ತು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋನು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. Andre, we are always advised to eat only once and once to increase in our yogic practices. And if at all you are eating 2 times, you are really enjoying life, because hunger will be ready soon after 12 hours. So 12 hours bitkondu ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಊಟ, or 8 hours bitkondu ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it's good. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಯಜ್ಞಸ್ಯ ವೃದ್ಧಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಡೈಲಿ ರೊಟೀನ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ದಿನಚರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞ ಅಂದರೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಐಟಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಎ ಉಪಾಸನ ಆಫ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾಸ್. ಉಪತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಉಪಾಸನ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಉಪಾಸನ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿವೋಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ developmental stages with which the religious program ends, and now we are going into the plane of philosophy, Vedanta. Vedanta andre tattva ajnana. Unless we know the tattva jnanam, we cannot pursue more and more regarding the higher things. So tattva jnana artha darshanam. That's why Krishna elsewhere said that what is that important? Vedanta jnanam tattva jnana artha darshanam. So ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ವೇದಾಂತ ಜ್ಞಾನವಿರಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ you should try to make the vision of the tattva jnana, because everybody is having tattvam. Krishna tattva, Rama tattva, Vishnu tattva, Devi tattva, Lakshmi tattva, etc. Everybody has got something real. that is shrouded in them. So that has got to be uncovered. In Lalita Sahasranamam, Kanta Vigraha Kantartha Vigraha Yai Namo Namaha. Again. We have one more expression, Tattva Martha Swarupini. Tattva Swarupini is one feature. Tattva Artha Swarupini is another feature. Therefore, in the last concluding sections, we have the features like this. Now let us try to recite. Nandan, are you there to recite, or Nagaraja, whoever? Om Satyam Paramparagum Satyagum. Satyena na suvargal lokachyavante kadachana satagum hi satyam tasmat satye ramante. So this is one. We have got important tattvas, the realities, because Paramatma is of the form of the tattva. Satyam param dhimahi. Bhagavatam begins with a prayer of meditation. Paramatma Krishna is supposed to be, or described to be, or identified to be Param Satyam, supreme truth, beyond whom there is no truth at all. So Satyam Param Dhimahi. So why that Satyam has got so much importance? Because he says Satyam Param. It's an open statement. The truth is Sreshtham. Param is Sreshtham. Among all things, the highly valuable or of great value is Satyam. And Param Satyam. Look at the word order becomes a little changed. That you have got to mark. So Satyam Param word order gives you one sense. And Param Satyam gives you another superior emphasis on the law, truth. So Satyam Param, Param Satyam. And what is why are you giving top importance to truth? Then you have got the reason. Satyena na suvargal lokat uchyavante. So all the Swargalokas are prosperous because of the maintenance, sustenance given to the order of truth. So that's why all gods who live in heaven are Satyavantas. This you will see in Aruna Prasna, saying that Devaha Garagiraha Vaidyuto Hinasti Devascha Mahadevaha Deva Garagiraha Bharat Taittiriya Yajurveda. This is also a part of Yajurveda, but Upanishadic part of it. So Krishna Yajurvedalli namge ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರತ್ನಗಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ರತ್ನಗಳಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಲೋಕಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ because of the balance of the truth maintained by all living beings, the gods. And I told you that it is Devaha Garagiraha andre our matu vishadante iratte. Their speech is just like that of the poison. Everybody knows that poison will never fail. It will do what it should do. It cannot give up its swabhava or nature. That exactly we have seen when Shiva drank that Kalakuta Visha, his Sitikantha became Nilakantha. The blood there became blue. So it was Shiva because he is a Yoga Shiva and he is a Mahayogi and he knows what is what and all that. Therefore, Shiva, what did he do? He neither allowed the poison to get into his stomach. It will be a personal problem. If he were to vomit again all the visham out from his mouth, it will be impersonal problem. But what he did was, he wanted to make himself safe. And so he arrested the poison in his throat only. That's why you call him as a Nilakantha, Vishakantha. And so all this, you see the serpent, Vasuki, trying to wind around the neck of Lord Shiva. Therefore, Nilakantha tava pada sevanam sambhavantu mama janma janmani. He is being said, Nilakantha tava pada sevanam sambhavantu mama janma janmani. In Mahanyasam, you say Swamin Sarva Jagannatha Yavat Puja Vasanakam anta ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. When you say that, he becomes a Nilakantha. Sitikantha ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು he becomes a Nilakantha. ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ನೀಲಕಂಠ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗನು it is all Swarga Loka Chyavante. When people are maintaining the adherence to the truth speaking, they are called gods. Because gods have got two important features. One, Paropakara Buddhi or Paropakara and Satyavakyata. They will always speak truth. Gods will not deprive. Gods will not say lie. The moment the gods say lie, they become Rakshasas. That's why in Lalita Sahasranamam, we have a beautiful expression. What is that? Dushtadanava Bhanjani, Dushtadura, Durachara Shamani. But for her, Dosha Varjita. ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಗಸ್ತ್ಯ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹಯಗ್ರೀವ. See, Dosha Varjita andre those people who do not have any kind of doshas in personally, they only are eligible to be masters. Not all people. For another example I can give you. When Vishwamitra did penance ultimately with Indriya Nigraha success, Brahmadeva came running to him with all the gods and said, "Oh, Vishwamitra, please stop your penance. The entire lokas are being choking with the tapo agni dhuma that you are emitting from your body. So your agni tapo dhuma is really problematic. Stop. You are Brahmarshi. I am giving you certificate." Then Vishwamitra said, "No, you are not eligible. Because you create miscellaneous people with miscellaneous character. You create good people, bad people, and different people. You create. Therefore, you are not perfect to give me the Brahmarshi Swarupam or compliment." Anta helidre, then who will do it? Only Vasishtha. Because Vasishtha, the name tells us that he is blemish-free. He is blemish-free and he is absolutely pure. And he is a Gnani of Gnanis. So let Vasishtha Maharshi come and give me certificate, then only I stop mine. Then all people including Brahma, ran up to Vasishtha Maharshi and said, "Sir, you are the only eligible person to declare Vishwamitra as the Brahmarshi. Come." Therefore, imagine we have got hundreds of examples in the scriptures later to establish Santishthasva, Novaga, to establish and make the truth whatever has been said in our Vedas. So that's why Shankaracharya told us, Vedo nityamadhiyatam taduditam karmasvanushthiyatam. Aya, Swalpa, every day you read some Veda. You utter some Veda Aksharas. Veda mantras alla Veda Aksharas. And then whatever you have understood from the Veda, practice it. So Achamya Anavaga, Achamya Madi, mini bath. You cannot always go to bathroom to take a full bath. So you can just wash your hands and legs. That itself will cleanse the entire body. That's what we say. Kesavaya Swaha, Narayana Swaha, Madhavaya. So hage ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಲೋಕ ಚ್ಯವಂತೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತ್ಯ is the only one supportive pillar to make all the Swargaloka and residents of Swargaloka to remain in balance, harmonious. And again, kadachana satagum hi satyam. See, kadachana satam satyam. But unfortunately, the satyam cannot constantly be with all people. ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ, ನಾಳೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ. That's exactly what lawyers would be doing quite often. There's a big joke about a lawyer and his son. See, one lawyer kept his case, a civil case, for 30 years, continued on and on and on, getting it adjourned. So his son became a lawyer, and because of some problem in place of his father, he argued and saw that the case is closed and the decree is being declared. Then that boy comes to house and tells, Appa, ivattu nanu neenu ishtu varsha maintain ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಕೇಸನ್ನು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅವಾಗ ತಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಮುಟ್ಟಾಳ, ಅದನ್ನ 30 ವರ್ಷ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನೀನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೀನೋ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಈ ಕದಾಚನ ಸತಾಂ ಸತ್ಯಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸತ್ಪುರುಷರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಸತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಷ್ಣು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಸತ್ಯಂ ವಿಷ್ಣು, ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ only one supreme God, Vishnu or whoever it's called, Paramatma, he can only be constantly truthful individual. But while all other people will break intermission for a while, Satyat Bhrashtaha Bhavanti. Adre Harishchandra, we have got a standing example, who is real Paramatma. Harishchandra, because Hari and Chandra, these are the two words given. Harishchandra Maharaja lost any and everything, including his wife, including all that. He became a Chakravarti, became the keeper of this Pashanam. And whereat his own wife brings his own son. So how many oddities are there? All big Maya. But it's only to say that Satyana Swarga Loka Chyavante ano point anna establish ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ you have got a beautiful charita of Satya Harishchandra. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅವರು ಇವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, Potana says in one place also, Kare Rajulu Rajyamulgalgare Garvonnatin Chandare Vareri Sirimuutagattukoni Povanjalire Bhumipai Perainangarade. See, he says, were there not kings and kings and kings in generations together? And were not they always overpowered by their own haughty nature, garvonnatin chandare? So They had all lot of garvam. Vareri, where are they? Do we know at least their names? No, not even names are there in the history. Something like when you drop some water on a hot pan, do you see any trace of the water put on that hot pan? No. So the time is like hot pan, but only dosha remains upon that gives you good taste. That is, who are those kings whom you remember? Sipi Chakravarti, Harishchandra, Dasartha Maharaja, Sri Ramachandra. These are all great Chakravartis. Even today, in our Sankalpam, Muniraj avare, what do we do? Dandakaranye, Ramakshetre ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೌದ್ಧಾವತಾರೆ and ಶುಭೆ ಶೋಭನೆ ಮುಹೂರ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನು ಶುಭಕೃನ್ನಾಮ ಸಂವತ್ಸರೆ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಯನೆ ಭಾದ್ರಪದ ಮಾಸೆ ಶುಕ್ಲಪಕ್ಷೆ ತ್ರಯೋದಶ್ಯಾಂ ದಂಡಕಾರಣ್ಯೆ ರಾಮಕ್ಷೇತ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು even today we are all placed in Dandakaranya because our India has been divided into 5 aranyas: Vindhyaranya, Naimisaranya, etc. And Dandakaranya is the largest aranya in the South India. So a North Indian king, Ayodhya Rama, has come down to Ayodhya Aranyakanda. I mean Aranya, what is Aranya? Dandakaranya. And why did he come to Dandakaranya? It is all directive from Rishis. The pathway or all Rishis were the UPS to him, that they directed him to go to Dandakaranya, down up to Lanka, where the Lankathipati is there, the chief Rakshasa, for whose ending Vishnu has to become a human being. Anyway, that's a different man. So, kadachana satagum hi satyam. Therefore, the conclusion is tasmat satye ramante. So, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ. ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 3 hours ಕೂಡ್ಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. For about 5-10 minutes that the intermission that cinema wala gives you, you go and drink Coca-Cola and then become fresh and see the next part, which will be hopeless. First part will be attractive, second part will be hopeless because they have to conclude with all dangers and overcoming that. So look at the way of developing. So Satya anodu 2 types. Constant agi satyavantaragirovaru ಒಂದು ವೆರೈಟಿ, ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋರು ಕೆಲವರು. ಸೊ ಕದಾಚನ ಸತ್ಯಂ, sometime you can break out from satyam. That's exactly what would happen also. Example ನೋಡಿ ಮುನಿರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ, what is that example? Dronacharya was very tough person. ಹೌದಾ? He could not be killed in the war. ಆವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ನೀನು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆ ನೀನು ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಥ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ನೀನು ಹೋಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಹಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಯುದ್ಧ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಆ ಯುದ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಸಮೀಪ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ದ್ರೋಣಾಚಾರ್ಯ, ಅಶ್ವತ್ಥಾಮ ಹತಃ, ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕುಂಜರಃ, ಅಶ್ವತ್ಥಾಮ ಈಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ಡ್, ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್ ಆನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಯುದ್ಧದ ಸೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಾಣಗಳ ಧ್ವನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸಿದ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಶ್ವತ್ಥಾಮ ಹತ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನನ್ನ ಅಶ್ವತ್ಥಾಮನ ಉದ್ಧಾರಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, ಇರೋ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಗ, ಇನ್ನು ಅವನೇ ಸತ್ತು ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ನಾನು ಬದಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಸ್ತ್ರ ಸನ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ಡ್. ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಅದರಿಂದ ಕದಾಚನ ಸತಾಗುಂ ಹಿ ಸತ್ಯಂ. ಅರ್ಥವಾಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮುನಿರಾಜ್ ಅವರೇ? ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಕದಾಚನ ಏನಪ್ಪ?
Correct, good example, sir.
ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸತ್ಯವಂತರಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನಿಂದ. ಧರ್ಮರಾಜ ನೆವರ್ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡೆಡ್ ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ ಇನ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ ಬಂದು ಅಣ್ಣ ನನಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡು, ನೀನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರಣ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜ ಇಸ್ ರೆಡಿ. ಬಟ್ ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ is Atma-abhimani. He loves himself. Therefore, he will not go to Dharmaraja for begging. I beg you, sir, give me back my life, make me continuously anta kelಬಹುದು. But Duryodhana won't do it. Because ಮಹಾರಾಜರಿಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಬೇಕು, ಭೂಮಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Only through war, if they win the war, then only they become the owner of the land.
Yes, sir.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಾಜಧರ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು. You can't grab land from people unless you fight war and defeat him. ಅದರಿಂದ no king is allowed to stay happily in the state. He has to be declaring war. ಅಶೋಕನ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯ ಇಷ್ಟು ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾಗಿದೆ, ಅಲೆಕ್ಸಾಂಡರ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they can't keep quiet. They have to keep on declaring. No, that's why no kings, no authorities life will be smooth. ಅದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಸಿಧಾರ ವ್ರತಂ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಸುಮ್ಮ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಚೇರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಡ್ಯಾಗರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ವಿಚ್ ದ ಡ್ಯಾಗರ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೈಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಥಿನ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಸ್ ದ ಡ್ಯಾಗರ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೆಡ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಕಿಲ್ಡ್. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸತ್ಯೇ ರಮಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಸತ್ಯ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಲೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಎವ್ರಿ ಲಾ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್. ಆ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಒಂದು ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಕರ್ಮಣಿ ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಕರ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತನೂ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಗನ ಜಾತಕ ಸರಿಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೋಷ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಮಾಡಿ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಜಾತಕ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಇಬ್ರು ಲವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಬ್ರು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ದಮ್. ಸೊ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟಾರ್ಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಹಾರಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ.
ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ ಕರ್ಮ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೋಯ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ಹೋಗತ್ತೆ, ಹೋಗತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತಾರ್ಥಂ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತಾರ್ಥಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ದೋಷ ಹೊರಟೋಗತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾಡು ಶಾಂತಿ, ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋ ಹೋಮಗಳು, ಪೂಜೆಗಳು, ಜಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಯಶ್ಚಿತ್ತ ಕರ್ಮಗಳು. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ದೋಷ ಈಸ್ ಹಾಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ಇಟ್ ಶಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಆ ದೋಷ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಆಗೋದು. ತದ್ದೋಷ ಪರಿಹಾರಾರ್ಥಂ. ನೀವು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಪುರೋಹಿತರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ತದ್ದೋಷ ಪರಿಹಾರಾರ್ಥಂ ರುದ್ರ ಹೋಮಂ ಕರಿಷ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನವಗ್ರಹ ಹೋಮಂ ಕರಿಷ್ಯೆ ಆರ್ ಗಣಪತಿ ಹೋಮಂ ಕರಿಷ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆವಾಗ ಏನದು? ತದ್ದೋಷ ಪರಿಹಾರಂ. ಆಯಾ ದೋಷಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾತ್ರ ತೊಳೆದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ವಾಶ್ ದಿ ವೆಸಲ್. ಓ ಅಮ್ಮ ಇವಾಗ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತೀನಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತದ್ದೋಷ ಪರಿಹಾರಾರ್ಥಂ ಅಥವಾ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸತ್ಯೇ ರಮಂತೆ. ಸೊ ಸತ್ಯದ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರೂತ್? Truth is supposed to be a tapas. Tapas andrenu a concentrated act, and which will generate. So tapas ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ wholesale amount of our time is being dedicated. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 7 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 10 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾರ್ಜರು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಚಾರ್ಜರ್ ಆನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕಪ್ ಸಮ್ ಫುಡ್, ಕೀಪ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಈ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಲಂಚ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಈವನ್. ಎನಿವೆ, ಸೊ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸಚ್ಚೇರಮಂತೆ ತಪಯಿತಿ ತಪೋ ನಾನಶನಾತ್ ಪರಂ ಯದ್ಧಿ ಪರಂ ತಪಃ ತದ್ದುರ್ಧರ್ಷಂ ತದ್ದುರಾಧರ್ಷಂ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ತಪಸಿ ರಮಂತೆ. ಈ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮಂಜು ಅವರೇ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾ that has been defined immediately by our Narayana Maharshi. ನಾರಾಯಣ ಈ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ತಪಸ್ಸು ಅಂತ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಮ್ಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ತಪಸ್? ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಹಂಡ್ರೆಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ತಪಯಿತಿ ತಪೋ ನಾನಶನಾತು. ನಾನಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಪವಾಸ. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ತಪಸ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಉಪವಾಸ ಕೃಷಾಂ ದೀನಾಂ ಶೋಕಬದ್ಧಾಂ ಸೀತಾಂ ಅಪಶ್ಯತು ಹನುಮಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪಾಪ ತಪಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ ಆ ಸೀತಾದೇವಿ. ಅನಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಸನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಹಾರ, ಅನಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಹಾರ ತಗೋಬಾರದು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಪುರೋಹಿತರು ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನ್ರಿ ನಮ್ ನಾಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಗಂಟೆ 2 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು, ಸೊ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಒಬ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾಷ್ಟ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವರು. ನಾಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರಲ್ಲ, ನಾಷ್ಟ ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆ ನಾಷ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪುಣ್ಯ ವಾಚನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಮ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸೊ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅನಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಫುಲ್ ಮೀಲ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಈಟಿಂಗ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಈಟಿಂಗ್. ತಪಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿರಾಮ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಪರಂ ಯತು ಪರಂ. ಪರಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠಂ, ಪರಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ, and there is nothing higher than that. But when once you take to tapas, nobody can attack you. ದುರ್ದರ್ಶಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದರ್ಶನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್. ದುರ್ದರ್ಶಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರ ತರಹ. ತಪೋವಂತರಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಭಯ. ಸೊ ಸನ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡುವ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣನ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನನಿಗೆ ಭಯ ಆಗತ್ತಂತೆ. ಪರಾಶರ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸನ್ಯಸ್ತಂ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣಂ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ಸ್ಥಾನಾತ್ ಚರತಿ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ. ಭಾಸ್ಕರ, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಾನ್, shivers looking at a genuine Brahmin taking to sannyasa. Because yatayaha shuddha sattvaha. Inna ಏನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ತೇ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಲೋಕೆ they go beyond even Brahmaloka. Parantakale, they go to ಲೋಕಾಸ್ ಈವನ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಲೋಕ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂತ ಕಾಲೇ ಪ್ರಳಯ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವರು ಪ್ರಳಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆರ್ಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಪ್ರಳಯ. ಅಂಡ್ ಸಚ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಟು ಗವರ್ನ್ ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್. Your Rama, we see in Mahanarayana Upanishad, we have got so much of truths and reality and secret information. So it is called Upanishad. So next, I'll again talk about this importance of the tapas. So tapas comes because of your fasting. Tapas, when you are a tapasvi, nobody can attack you. Vasishtha Maharshi and Vishwamitra Maharshi, they came in fight. Vasishtha employed only Brahmadandam. And Vishwamitra's weapons all fail aitu. Then Vishwamitra realized, as a good boy, Chudram Kshatriya Balam. Brahma Tejo Balam Balam. Bala andre Brahma Tejassina Balave Balavu. ಈ ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯ ಬಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕ್ಷುದ್ರಂ, ವೆರಿ ಲೋ, ನೀಚಂ, ನಾಟ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ವೆಪನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಗ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್, ಅಸ್ತ್ರ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂಗ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಫಾಲ್ ಔಟ್. ಓಂ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಓಂ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवाववै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषाववै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. सर्वं श्री कृष्ण अर्पणमस्तु, सर्वं श्री वासुदेवार्पणमस्तु, सर्वं श्री वेद पुरुष आशीर्वादमस्तु. हरि ओम तत्सत.
Nice.
Thank you, Guruji. Good night.
Thank you, sir.